Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Tiger, 19. Come on. Set. 18. Pioneer. Warrior, 70. Check go.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. A play fake. Now Williams. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Bears first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get, holding on through contact with the ground, and that's a big-time play. It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now it is first and goal. Now a give on the ground. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing again, Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal?
Here we go, set. Track at 60. Buffalo 18. Hut.
To throw it again, it's Williams. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to fourth down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's got room past the 25. And he'll be taken down, but what a connection. All the way up to the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try to run this one in. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's going to air this one out for Jones. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. We are through one. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set. Ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing right, it's taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Here's a run going left. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
60 Bisons, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Williams to the air once more. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
On the double.
2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
To throw is Williams. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
18, Pioneer. Come on, set. Warrior 70. Cougar 19. Hut, hut.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Got it. Ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Take off.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain there of 17.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Back to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat. Left leg 19.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the 1st half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
2nd down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bears. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Right back to the air following that pick six. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Williams. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. Back to the air again on second and 10. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll look to throw yet again. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very...
In trouble, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Open man, left side. He's got it. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. They'll look to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Quick throw here is complete. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing is Williams. He'll switch. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Cowboys have it. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover. And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here why. I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. And the Bears are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.